This is the Retirement Key Podcast with Abe Abich, founder of Abich Financial Services.
Spousal Social Security benefits for divorced people and the frequently asked questions that come in this space, a complicated space. A lot of people have a lot of questions about, understandably, because it seems illogical to some people. So hopefully we can break that down a little bit for you here today. This is Abe Abich, founder of Abich Financial Services. I'm Heather Branch, here to ask Abe some of these things, his insights and ideas on what you need to know. Of course, just scratching the surface as always. If you want to connect with Abe and his team about getting to work on a plan, helping you understand your own circumstances, reach out to us, theretirementkey.com. We also have links posted in the show notes. Because if you are divorced, it is important to understand what you do and don't qualify for. It could make a big difference in your retirement income. So, Abe, let's start with frequently asked question number one, which is just the baseline question. Can you really collect Social Security from an ex-spouse?
Can you really collect Social Security from an ex-spouse? Yes. If eligible, you may be able to claim up to 50% of your ex-spouse's benefit, even if they've remarried. This surprises people. They don't even have to know. So the answer is yes, but you need to understand the rules. You need to understand your options, but the answer is yes.
Okay. Obviously, understanding the rules with all the things is what you're here to help us figure out. Question number two. What are the key requirements then to qualify as a divorced spouse?
What are the key requirements to qualify as a divorced spouse? Number one, let's talk about the big ones. You were married at least 10 years. Number two, you're age 62 years old or older. 3, you're currently unmarried. 4, your own benefit is lower than what you would have received from your ex. So those are the big requirements in order to qualify as a divorced spouse. And there could be more, but those are some key ones that you want to be aware of.
Does claiming on an ex affect their benefits or the benefits of their current spouse?
Does claiming on an ex affect their benefits or their current spouse? No, there's no impact on their benefits. In fact, and this surprises people, they don't even have to know you are claiming on their benefits. It also does not reduce what your current spouse can receive. Finally, multiple ex-spouses can even claim off the same record. Isn't that kind of crazy? But it is. It's the truth.
Yeah.
And you just have to understand the rules to the game. You have to understand the options available to you.
What if your ex hasn't filed for Social Security yet? What does that mean then?
What if your ex hasn't filed for Social Security yet? You may be able to still claim if you've been divorced for at least 2 years, both are at least 62 years old, and this ability to file independently surprises a lot of people, as we've mentioned a couple times already on this podcast, but it's true.
Yeah. There's obviously a lot of surprising things in this space. By the way, theretirementkey.com, if you've got questions about Social Security benefits when it comes to you and your current spouse, or maybe the spouse that you are no longer married to, and what your options are in that space, Abe and his team here to help you understand some of the rules that apply. Last question here brings in another element, Abe, because you're divorced and your ex-spouse passes away then. What does that mean?
What happens if your ex-spouse passes away? Well, this is where things can change significantly. You may be eligible for a survivor benefit worth up to 100% of your ex's benefit, which is obviously much higher than the 50% cap. This can be one of the biggest missed financial opportunities when it comes to claiming Social Security benefits. All
right, wrapping up. Couple of key things to keep in mind. What's the thing online that the TLDR? Too long, didn't read. We'll recap real quick for us, Abe. Some takeaways here.
Some of the main things to keep in mind. You may be eligible for benefits based on an ex, even years after the divorce. The 10-year marriage rule is critical. Your claim does not impact their benefit or the benefits of their current spouse. Survivor benefits can be significantly higher than divorced spousal benefits. This is an area where someone could miss an opportunity simply because they don't know the rules. I mentioned that a couple times, but it is so true. Just being educated on your options and the opportunities that might be available to you. If you want help understanding your options when it comes to Social Security in general, reach out to us. Just go to theretirementkey.com or click on the link below that we have posted here. We look forward to speaking with you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Retirement Key Podcast with Abe Abich. To learn more about Abich Financial Services, visit theretirementkey.com and join Abe for his radio show, The Retirement Key, Saturdays at 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. and Sundays at 8 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m.
Abish Financial Wealth Management is an SEC registered investment advisor. Registration does not imply a certain level of skill or training, and the SEC has not approved or verified this communication. As a registered investment advisor, we are a fiduciary under federal law and owe our clients duties of care and loyalty. Abish only transacts business in states where it is properly registered or is excluded or exempted from registration requirements. This material is for general informational and educational purposes only and is not individualized investment, legal, or tax advice. Investment advice is provided only after engagement under an appropriate advisory agreement. Structured notes, annuities, Roth conversions, and related strategies involve risks and may not be suitable for all investors. Structured notes may involve issuer credit risk, limited liquidity, capped or conditional returns, loss of principal, and protection features that may not apply in all market conditions. Annuity guarantees depend on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing insurer and may be subject to caps, restrictions, fees, and surrender charges. Roth conversions are taxable events, and outcomes depend on individual circumstances, future tax rates, and investment performance. Third-party rankings or recognition are not guarantees of future results. Endorsements are representative of any client's experience. Criteria and fee information are available upon request. Any hypothetical or illustrative scenarios referenced in marketing materials are for demonstration purposes only, do not represent actual client experiences or guaranteed outcomes, and should not be relied upon as predictions of future performance. Investors should review all offering documents, understand applicable risks, and consult qualified financial, tax, and legal professionals before acting. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Endorser is not a client, and this testimonial has been compensated. Opinions are their own. Compensation may create a conflict of interest. Testimonials may not be representative and are not a guarantee of future results.